Well, hello and welcome back to Shane's Hobby Shop. Yeah, that's right, I am back. Now, for the ones who don't know, I've actually moved. I bought me a new house and I am still trying to unpack, get settled in here. And you can see around the shop, which you can't, but if you could, you see that the place is still a mess. And I'm still unpacking. I got boxes on top of boxes still. I think unpacking is harder than packing. Yeah, it's taken me a while to do this. But yeah, I wanted to put out a video before the winter starts. I don't know what winter's going to hold. Could I make some more videos out here or not? I don't know, depending on what the weather is. I know back in my last place it just got too cold. But hopefully I can come out here and do more videos for you. I do got a couple planned, so I think you're going to like them. But on to this video. It is a sponsored video. More about that later in the video. But please stay tuned. I know you're going to like the sponsor. All right? Alright, now what is today's project going to be about? Well, it's going to be a kitchen cabinet. Now, I do got plans here, and you can go to my website, shaneshobshop.com, and there'll be a link where you can purchase these plans for yourself. Now, the only thing that I am going to differ off of my own plans here is that I brought some casters from my old shop, and these are the actual legs. I'm going to put them on here, so my legs are going to be shorter about 4 inches than what shows in here. Now, if you want to put casters on yours, go for it. Again, I'm going to do about 4 inches shorter, but the plans are going to show without casters, all right? So yeah, going over to shaneshobshop.com, look up the plans, and download these for yourself. All right, so let's get busy. Okay, next what you're going to do is go ahead and get your 3 side panels. Now in the plans it shows where I put pocket screws at. I even measured them out for you, but you put them where you want to, how many you want to. But this is basically what it's going to look like. Just, I got 3 top, 3 at the bottom. And then you're going to take your side rails, you're going to be pocket screwing them in. Now, be sure you keep it flush to the back, because these are thicker than the actual plywood, at least mine is. And so I want to keep it flush to the back, and you're going to have a little lip up to the front. After you get those both put on, it's going to look just like this. Alright, like I said, you're going to have a little lip up here. I'm using actually, what's this called, cedar decking, and it's 1 inch thick, but then my birch plywood 3/4. So I got a 1/4 inch reveal up here. That's what I want to keep. Alright, so make sure you got your good sized plywood in the front, back side and back, and keep it flush to the back. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this for all 3 panels. Okay, once you got your side rails put on, you need to determine which is going to be top of your panel. Is it going to be facing like this, or will it be like this? And the reason why, after you put these on and determine which one you top, you need to put 2 more pocket screws in the middle right here. And what this is going to be, you just need to do it on the top, not the bottom. What this is going to be later, when we add the top to the cabinet here, this is how you're going to secure the top on. So do this to all 3 panels. Alright, let's do that now. Okay, once you went ahead and put your 2 extra pocket hole screws in all 3 of the tops, then you'll go ahead and turn it back around to the bottom side. And this is only if you want to put an adjustable shelf in. I got an adjustable shelf jig from Bridge Dog. It's a pretty nice one, small but still pretty nice. I know you can get longer ones if you like. But I'm going to go ahead and make my inside shelf adjustable. So I'm going to go ahead and measure it up a couple of inches, where I'm going to start my jig, and then measure up a few more inches where I'm going to end it. That's all going to be determined up to you on where you want your shelf at, whether it be adjustable or you want it permanently mounted. That's totally up to you where you want it at. But me, this is what I'm going to do, so this is how I'm going to do it. Okay, let's take a break from the project and let me talk to you about the mask I've been wearing. It is actually from Base Camp. This is a sealed package, it's reusable. It actually comes with 2 face masks on it. And what the good thing about these face masks, it actually has carbon filters in them. They're not just carbon filters for this, no, they are replacement filters. You actually get 6 of these and 2 face masks in this little package here. And it's really, really nice. I've actually been using it for a while now. Let me show you about this. All it is, got 2 straps on it. Very simple to put on. Just like so. You take this next one, bring it on around, and then you snap it into place. Just like that. Alright, this also has adjustable straps on it, and it's elastic. That way you can adjust it to your face size. Now then, the actual filters, they are replaceable. Got this one-way valve here that you can breathe out, but actually when you breathe in, you're breathing through the activated carbon of the filters. All you got to do, just turn this halfway and it pops right out. And then you can change them out. But be sure that when you put it back on, you be sure to twist that back around halfway, that way it locks it in. Alright, so in the description below, I'm going to leave a link where you can buy these masks, 2 in a package, with 6 carbon filters. And also, I'm going to leave a link where you can buy the replacement filters. It's a really good deal. It fits pretty nice. Alright, now this is a great mask. I really do like using it. Very easy to breathe through, and it does trap all the particles in the air, especially dust. Which as a woodworker, we've got to protect our lungs for our family, and this is a great way to do it. The only con I have on here is that I wish the mask itself was a little bit bigger. I'm an adult. I got a good sized head, and although this does fit on me real nicely, I just wish it was a little bit bigger. But besides that, it is actually a great mask. I know you're going to like it. I do. And yeah, so go down to the links below, go to Base Camp, order you this with the extra cartridges, and go down and order the replacement cartridges. I'm sure you'll be happy with it just as much as I am. Back to the project. Okay, here we are so far. We took 3 panels. We put side rails on with pocket screws, and then for the 2 sides, if you want adjustable shelves, we added adjustable shelf holes with a jig. Now then, what you need to do now is take those same 2 sides, one with the adjustable shelves on it, and you're going to put a few more pocket screws into each side here. And what that's going to be for is that you'll be adding the leg to it. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the pocket screws in, and I'll show you to the next. Okay, after you go ahead and put in your pocket screws on the side here, you're going to grab one of the side panels and 2 of the legs. Be sure you put the top up here, because this is where your 2 extra screws are that you're going to be holding the top. Now then, flush up the side with the leg, and also keep it in the middle. What I've done is I actually got me some off scraps here that I'm using to push up my panel to where it be even in the middle of my leg. And I also want to make sure it's flush with the top up here. Alright, now we're going to pocket screw that one in, and do the same with this one. Pocket screw this one in. Do this on both of the sides. The sides are the ones that you got the adjustable shelf in, if you did that way. do not put the back on yet. We're going to do a little extra step on that one. All right, so let's do this. Okay, this is what you should have left. You should have two of these made up. The panels with two legs and then one single panel with nothing on it. This is going to be the back side, okay? So what we're going to do now is take one of these panels, turn it on the side. Then we're going to take this back panel, we're going to put it on now. Now that this is what I said we're going to do a little differently. Okay, you can see this is the actual close-up view of one of the side panels. I got the leg here and the side panel right here. And I got it centered up into this leg. Now then, for the back panel, we're actually going to put it flush with the inside. So it's actually going to be right here. Not there, but it's going to be right here. That is going to be the back panel. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, this is where you should be at. We've got your two sides together and your back together. Go ahead and put your bottom shelf in. And don't forget that front little trim for your bottom shelf. Okay? After that, this is a good place if you decide you want to put casters on it. Let's go ahead and flip it on its back. And go ahead and add your casters to it. Okay, next thing we're going to do is make up the drawer. I got the drawer sides and the drawer front and back. Now this is going to be very simple. All I'm going to be doing is putting a little dado down at the bottom that would hold the drawer bottom. Now then, I got a little asterisk on the cut list about the drawer front and back. What it is, the back is not going to have the dado. The dado is going to actually cut the entire top off. And I'll show you why for that going to be later. So I'm going to use this one to be the last. Okay? Alright, so let's go ahead and cut these up and then we'll put it together. Okay, here we go. We went ahead and got the drawer made, got the bottom on. Now if you notice, that is why I wanted the back to be a little bit shorter than the front, because this is where I stapled to keep the drawer bottom in place. But as I was looking at this drawer, I kind of think it's kind of little shallow still. So off camera, I went ahead and made a different one. This one's a little bit taller than the other one. And yes, the plans will have the updated measurements for this drawer and not this one, okay? Now I got a reason why I wanted this here to be so tall versus this one, and I'll show you that here at the end of the video. Alright, so next we need to put on the drawer slides. Let's get rid of this one. These are the drawer slides I got. I got 18-inch self-closing drawer slides. Alright, so we're going to be putting these on the side. But first, let's get the actual carcass of the cabinet, and we're going to put them on there first, and I'll show you how to do that. Okay, what we're going to do is measure from the top down to about 6.5 inches. Then we're going to go ahead and put our drawer slide support on here. This is going to allow us to actually put the drawer slide on it, which will look just like that. Okay? And yeah, be sure to keep it 3/4 of an inch back. That's going to be for your drawer face. Alright, so let's do that. Okay, after you add your drawer slides on, now you can extend them out and add them to your drawer. Now keep in mind, the thickness of plywood may or may not always be 3/4 of an inch. So that's where I messed up. I had to add a little bit of shim on both sides of my drawer here to bring it out to the width I need for the drawer slides. So yeah, go ahead and pre-measure for the front and the back boards on your drawer before you actually cut them. Yeah, I had to actually do the shims. But yeah, after you do that, go ahead and secure your drawer to it, and it is done on that part. Next, we're gonna go ahead and build the door to get that all ready to go, and then do the top. All right, let's start doing that. Okay, I do apologize. I actually thought the camera was rolling when I made the door and also installed everything on here. I do apologize for that, but it's basically just your door that is on the plans on how to put it together. Go ahead and put your hardware on, put your inner shelf on, put your drawer slides on, and put your drawer in if you haven't done that already, which you should have. But that's it so far. Now let's go on to the top. At first I thought about doing a plywood top, but then again you're going to be seeing the layers up on the sides there. So I made the top out of cedar, and I went ahead and did a round over on the front two corners and did a round over on the top and bottom to where, I don't know if you'll be able to see how I did this or not, but the back is still nice and flat, square. Alright, so how are we going to put this on? Well, we're going to lay the top down, ugly side up, okay? Then we're going to flip this on over, put it on top of here, line it up, and then you got those pocket screws on the sides here to where you can just go ahead and pocket screw it in. And you can also use glue too if you want to. That's totally your decision. Alright, so obviously we're going to have to take this here out and take your adjustable shelf out if you made one. If it's permanent shelf, it's okay to stay there. Alright, so let's go ahead and flip this over, put the top on.